I've gone over completing the bundles before. In fact, I have a guide to do it in the first year right here if you want to talk about it. But what I've never talked about before are the Remixed bundles, added in version 1.5. These can add a bit of variety to your gameplay if this is a second playthrough, or maybe you just want to try something randomized. There's a very specific set of things that can be randomized, and I'm going to go over all of them and give you a guide to complete them in this video. Although I will say before we start, I do think that part of the joy with the Remixed bundles is the fact that you might see something you haven't seen before and you need to figure out how to get it on your own. That being said, I'm still going to tell you how to find everything. Starting with the crafts room. The spring foraging bundle has a possibility for the spring onion to replace any of the 4 regular foraging items. Spring onions can be found in Cindersap Forest close to the sewers. For the summer and fall foraging bundles, nothing has changed. This will be the case sometimes. And for the winter foraging bundle, there is once again a possibility for holly to replace any of the 4 regular items. It can be found by just regularly foraging. It probably should have been part of the bundle in the first place. The construction bundle itself is unchanged, but it has a chance to be replaced by the sticky bundle, which requires 500 sap, obtained mostly by chopping down trees and from killing slimes. In the cases, however, in this bundle option, 5 fiddlehead ferns, which are found in the secret woods in summer, or a prehistoric floor in the skullcat in the mines or sewers and can be dropped from bugs. Or 5 hops. Grown as a summer crop, it takes 11 days, so you'll only need to plant 1 to complete the bundle. The reward in this case will be 2 cookout kits. Moving on to the pantry, every seasonal crop bundle is unchanged. However, for the quality crop bundle, it can now choose from any crop that's in any of the regular crop bundles. This is only beneficial to you since the cauliflower, melon, and pumpkin that were there in the first place are the most expensive crops of their respective seasons. So now you'll have a chance to save some money. No matter what crop it chooses, you'll always need 5 gold quality of it. Not only that, but the quality crop bundle has a chance to become the rare crop bundle. For this, you only need 1 of the following 2 items. Either an ancient fruit, which is obtained mostly randomly from getting an ancient seed artifact dropped from bugs in the mines, or a fishing treasure chest. You bring the artifact to the museum, where you'll then get the seed for ancient fruit, plant the ancient fruit seed, and it'll take 28 days to grow. However, will stay over from spring to summer to fall. So just make sure you plant it in spring or summer. Or you can get a sweet gemberry. Rare seeds can be bought for 1,000 gold from the traveling cart. It'll take 24 days to grow, and a sweet gemberry sells for 3,000 gold. So if you can use an ancient fruit instead, you probably should. Not only that, but you'll also need to find a sweet gemberry to obtain a star drop, so it's better saved for that. And just like the quality crop bundle, the rare crop bundle gives a preserves jar. The animal bundle is also unchanged, but it can be replaced by the fish farmer bundle, requiring 2 of the 3 following items from fish ponds. 15 roe obtained from pretty much any fish placed in a fish pond. 15 aged roe obtained from putting roe in a preserves jar. Or squid ink, obtained as a random drop from squid kids or putting squids in a fish pond. If you get the squid ink as a random drop in the mines, go for it, otherwise I would just use the roe. The reward for completing the fish farmer bundle is a worm bin, which I'd personally consider a downgrade from the default cheese press. But that's not all. The animal bundle can also turn into the garden bundle, which requires 4 of the following 5 flowers. A tulip, planted as a spring crop. A blue jazz, also a spring crop. A summer spangle, a summer crop. A sunflower, a summer and fall crop. Or a fairy rose, which is a fall crop. Now normally I would recommend using the cheapest crops here, but a fairy rose can be used to its full potential while planted around bee houses to make fairy rose honey. So you might as well harvest it at the end of fall to make use for the bundle. The reward is a quality sprinkler. Lastly, for the artisan bundle, it is once again unchanged, but it can be replaced by the brewer's bundle, which requires 4 of the following keg products. Mead, from putting honey in a keg. Pale ale, from putting hops in a keg. Wine, from putting any fruit in a keg. Juice, from putting any vegetable in a keg. Or green tea, from putting tea leaves in a keg. Personally, I'd skip out on the wine since it takes the longest of all these items to finish once put in the keg, although it can be one of the cheapest to make if you use something like a blueberry. The reward for this bundle is still a keg, same as the original. Now moving on to the fish tank. Unfortunately, all of the regular fish bundles will be the same. It's a little odd since there's so many unused fish, but whatever. The bundle that is changed is the specialty fish bundle. It's still the same, but it has 2 other possible bundles that can replace it. The first being the quality fish bundle, which requires 4 gold quality fish. A gold largemouth bass in the mountain lake during all seasons. A gold shad in rivers during rain except during winter. A gold tuna in the ocean during summer or winter. And a gold walleye in any freshwater when it's raining in fall. And if you're not quite as lucky, you'll have the Master Fishers bundle, which contains some of the hardest fish to catch in the game, including lava eels on floor 100 of the mines or on the volcano of Ginger Island for the best catch rate, scorpion carp, which can always be caught in the desert, an octopus in the ocean during summer, sometimes you can get lucky and find them in the trash, or at the submarine ride during the night market. And finally, blobfish, only found in the submarine at the night market. You only need 2 of these, and honestly, I'd just go for the lava eel and scorpion carp. The blobfish is technically the easiest to catch, but it's only available for 3 days out of the year. Once you do catch one of these fish, you can toss it into a fish pond for a few days if you don't want to give up the original one you caught. Lava eels are also the most profitable fish in the fish pond anyway, so you might as well duplicate it. The reward for all of these bundles is still 1 dish of the sea. Moving on to the boiler room. These bundles run on a slightly different system than the other sections. There's 5 possible bundles and 3 will be randomly selected for you to use. Of the 3 default bundles, there's only 1 change. There's a chance for 10 bone fragments to replace one of the requirements in the Adventurers bundles. And then after that, there's 2 completely new bundles. The Treasure Hunter bundle requiring 5 of the 6 following gems: Amethyst, Aquamarine, Diamond, Emerald, Ruby, and Topaz. All are pretty much obtained in the exact same way, through gem nodes on the mines. Any floor for Topaz, Amethyst, and Aquamarine, floor 40 plus for Jade, 50 plus for Diamond, and 80 plus for Ruby and Emerald. Alternatively, if you've reached floor 120 of the mines, you can find them on any floor. Diamond sells for the most, and is also a great gift item for quite a few characters, so I'd just use the other 5 gems. The reward is 1 lucky lunch. The last new bundle is the Engineer's bundle, which requires 3 items often used for crafting. 1 iridium ore, found most often in the Skull Cavern, but can also appear in magma or omni geodes. 1 battery pack, obtained from lightning rods during thunderstorms or from the traveling cart, and 5 refined quartz from putting quartz in a furnace. If you use fire quartz, you'll get 3 refined quartz all at once. For this one, the iridium ore can seem hard at first, but it's pretty easy to get just 1. Could be just 1 slime kill in the Skull Cavern or 1 lucky omni geode. Your reward for this bundle is 1 furnace. Moving on to the bulletin board, similar to the boiler room, there are 8 different bundles and 5 will be randomly chosen. All of the original bundles are unchanged except for the dye bundle. There are now 6 slots, 1 for each color. Each slot can either be the original item or a new one. And the new items are beets, a fall crop found at the Oasis, amaranth, a fall crop, starfruit, a summer crop found at the Oasis, cactus fruit, a desert forageable, blueberries, a summer crop, and unfortunately for purple, a whole iridium bar from smelting iridium ore from the Skull Cavern. And just when you thought you'd be off the hook from the red cabbage. For the new bundles, we have the Children's Bundle, containing a lot of items associated with children. You'll need 3 of the following: 10 salmon berries, forageable from bushes only on spring 15th to 18th. Cookies, the recipe is obtained from Evelyn's 4-heart scene. And you also get 1 guaranteed cookie from your mom whenever you hit 5,000 gold earned in a letter. An ancient doll, which can be dug up from the mountain, bus stop, Cindersap Forest, or from in town. And ice cream, buyable from the Oasis on Sundays or the ice cream stand during all of summer. Oddly enough, only cookies and ice cream are even liked by the kids, and that's just because almost all characters in the game like them in the first place. The reward for this is 3 battery packs. You also have the Forager bundle, this one being centered around Linus, and includes some extra forageable items, including 50 salmon berries, again foraged from bushes in spring 15th to 18th, 50 blackberries, foraged from bushes on fall 8th to 11th. They can also be found on the ground like other forageable items, but if you want to get 50, you'll need to hunt on the bushes. You only need 2 of the 3, and since salmon berries and blackberries can easily be found in bulk, I'd focus on them, and then use wild plums as a backup if you miss the salmon berries. The reward is 3 tappers. Lastly, you have the Home Cooks bundle, which is based around Jody. These are common items in cooking recipes. You'll need 10 eggs of any kind, chicken, duck, void, whatever you can get the easiest, 10 milk, again of any kind, cows are the cheapest, and 100 wheat flour. Honestly, just buy it from Pierre. It'll cost you 10,000 gold. If you really don't want to pay that money, you can grow it from seeds and it'll cost you 1,000 gold. They each take 4 days to grow. Your reward for this will be 5 complete breakfasts. And for the vault bundles, unfortunately, they all remain completely unchanged. I wish they would have shuffled around some of the rewards maybe, like maybe offer an ancient seed instead of a crystallarium, deluxe speed grow instead of quality fertilizer, that kind of thing. Maybe even play around with a few different money amounts. Have one bundle be 9,001 coins and the reward you get is like an orange ghee. Have a bundle be 2,001 coins and give you a globe, I don't know, stuff like that. Thank you for watching, hope I was able to help. If you have anything else that you want me to cover, please let me know. I'm actually covering this because someone actually wanted it, so here it is. See you all in the next video, and goodbye.